I literally refuse. You can eat my entire ass. I do not care. I literally do not care. There is no part of my fucking body that wants to continue that run. Especially failing water bomb jump, one of the easier fucking tricks and glitches to do in this game, fucking like 10 times in a row. Just so ungodly tilted. Like, it's just not fun. There's nothing fun about it. Absolutely nothing fun about that stupid Emmy.
So you might run on it that I have this the shit you made there are one.
Okay, I mean, I hit the button at the right time, but sure, let's ignore that. Yep. Nope. Definitely wasn't in a position to grab that ledge or anything. Nope, you're right, game. I'm definitely just fucking all this up, and you're not being stupid as fuck. There are no New Game Plus files with this. Fastest I've ever done the first segment at the very least. Even in all my practice, 253 was the fastest, so 251 on the very first split is good. Yeah, let's see what kind of luck we get here. Right. See ya. Please tell me he doesn't hit me because of this. I was gonna say, if he hit me because of that, I was about to be incredibly disappointed. Bruh. Well, that's my first time resetting a run, and frankly speaking, like, I don't care. Like, there's plenty of other things to reset over, and like, I probably still could have PB'd, but I was just... There is no part of my body that wanted to continue that run with how much of a bitch that Emmy was being. I'd much rather just go through the beginning of the game again. Try and get a better opportunity at the third pseudo wave than deal with that absurd time loss. God, it is actually unreasonable why that works, but I'm not gonna complain. Yeah. Now, my last PB was my 3rd ever run, and that was my 4th, so... 2 seconds lost for that dumb shit with the Emmy is perfectly fine. Really? Thanks, bud. Just learn to aim fluff, for real. Have I played the game all the way through the intended way? Yep. Wow, that was really quick. That was within like 10 attempts. That was really quick. Like, holy shit. That was really good. That's gonna be hard to beat going forward. Yeah, I never hop right into speedrunning a game. I always play it casually first before I even consider speedrunning it. Still gonna go through this just for consistency's sake. Nice. Wow. Look at that fucking time save, dude. Holy shit. That's gonna be hard to beat going forward. What the fuck? That's gonna be ridiculously hard to beat going forward. Holy shit. Yeah, we take those for sure. That's the... Oh, right. I have to stay cloaked to get through there. The mega wall. That's like a minute 29 ahead and the first 3 splits. That's a good feeling. Whew. Something I wish was still feasible for me was... Something I wish was still feasible for me. Does Phantom Cloak work on the Spider Mag Emmy even though you aren't meant to have it? Yes, it does. The Emmy's detection all works the exact same way, so the Phantom Cloak does work on this first Emmy. It doesn't matter because, like, you don't need to use it, basically. You'd have to get really unlucky to have to use it here, but it does work. Shit. Fuck. I forgot again. I need to shoot that guy down for missiles. So this is going to be really slow now because of that. Because I don't have the missiles to take care of other brain. that's good missile luck at the very least. Yeah, unfortunately, it was just a bit slow because I had to get missiles from those spinny things, which is not a guaranteed thing. I should still be fine. I think I should still be fine here. It'll be really close, but I should still be fine. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take the time loss there. Just from the couple things that were kind of weird. Considering how much time I saved, in the previous split, that doesn't really bother me at this point. In fact, it makes me a bit happier because it means I will have free easy time save going forward there for the next run if this PBs. I always go down every single time without fail. It's always down. I need to figure out what to do there. I think I have to slide off and then delay a jump to not have to, like, do some awkward movement there. Ah. Didn't get the slide because I landed weird. Neat. So we have like 51 seconds of time save here. Like, if I can just remember where to go and not screw it up at any point, this should be fine. The last time I kind of got screwed because a door that I was supposed to go through closed for some reason, and I wasn't really sure why it closed. But it forced me to go like all the way around, which is really annoying. Let's remember where to go, because that would be Le Epic Big Pugger, as it were. I don't know if I finished my thought, but to circle back to what you asked me, RPG, I always do casual playthroughs of games before I even consider speedrunning them. Because if I go into a game thinking I want to speedrun this, I can oftentimes lose the casual experience entirely. And if I don't enjoy something casually, it's probably a good indicator that I'm not going to enjoy the speedrun for it. Not always, but you know, it is a general truth to me and video games, as it were. If I don't enjoy it casually, I probably won't enjoy speedrunning it. Ba-da-ba-doo. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that have been discovered that are like developer intended, like, hey, yeah, we know that you can technically do this, right? Like, so we're gonna give you a little Easter egg with it. Like, you can get bombs earlier than you could do the Kraid fight, for example. And there's a Kraid quick kill that makes use of bombs, which is really fast. But the problem is, it's not using the speedrun, because getting bombs before you do Kraid is unfortunately a bit shite. It's unfortunately a bit slow. So, doing bombs before Kraid is not in the speedrun as a result. But yeah. Something that I really like is how open and clear the moderators have been lately for Metroid Dread speedruns. The moderators have been like communicating things like very frequently, and they're like super making sure that, you know, the rules and anything that change gets like announced beforehand. So like, they made the announcement that, like, okay, yeah, the patch that came out, it doesn't fix any of the known speedrun glitches as far as we know. So, and then they were just like, but it may affect load times looking into this. For right now, there's an update. You have to list which version you're playing on, but all runs going forward will eventually have to be ran on the current version, which is, you know, 1.0.1. So they're giving people time basically to like update their game. All in all, I'm just kind of like really happy with their transparency with a lot of things.
Heavy standings of you are stuck enough.
I do hope that like this discussion for a glitchless category does come back eventually. Okay, yeah, bad luck. Go away. Go up. Go up. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's bad luck. There's two options there. If you get that bad luck with the Emmy spawn, your first option is to just brute force the parry. Which if you're like me and you don't like to like rely on RNG, you rather save that shit for, you'd rather save brute forcing the parry until like you absolutely have to. So like way later down the line in terms of speedrunning this game. Probably if someone posted a really fast glitchless time, it would maybe come back. I think it's more so that like glitchless discussion was put down right out of the gate. Not right out of the gate, but glitchless discussion was like stopped because at first when the discussion was going on, all we had in terms of glitches was pseudo wave, and rightfully so, because I kind of agree with it. The mods basically said that pseudo wave was not enough to make a glitchless or no major glitches category. God damn it, he saw me? Fuck. It's actually so shit if he saw me. Where are you going? Please don't turn around. Thank you. God, this guy is being really, really bad today. Oh, fuck. gonna do something real quick where I run through here, run back through. And that's very specifically to try and prevent the game from closing that door on me again. Because it's done that. It's closed that door on me, and I was not happy. But yeah, the pseudo-wave was being the only thing was why the discussion was put to bed right out of the gate. But since then, we found pseudo-grapple as well. We've found fucking shine sinks, which allows you to legitimately clip through floors. And it's starting to get to the point where it could definitely be brought back for debate to do like a no major glitches or glitchless category. Glitches and I have a complicated relationship. I definitely always think that like the any % run should always be the fastest you can beat the game in the defined manner with no restrictions. I always think that that should be the case. Damn, dude. This could have been like a really good gold if these Emmys didn't get in my way, because I had to spend a lot of time avoiding Emmys. That's still fine, though. That's a big time save. But yeah, I'm always of the opinion that the any % should be the fastest way to beat the game, no restrictions. But I also understand that, like, sometimes glitches are not fun, or a specific trick is not fun, or, you know, whatever the fuck, right? Like, for me, 0 and 1 star in SM64 do not appeal to me because I don't like doing LBLJ and I don't like doing SBLJ. But inversely, 16 star is fine because the regular BLJs are fine, albeit I still don't really enjoy them all that much in terms of relying on them for getting a fast time. But I love 70 star, and that's because 70 star is basically no major skips, which is effectively BLJ banned, as well as MIPS clip. So it's like, my favorite category in SM64 is not glitchless, but it is like effectively no major skips, no major glitches. You still use glitches in the run, and that's fine. You know, it really depends. There has to be definitely a balance between, like, speed and fun for a lot of people. Because if the fastest way to get through Metroid Dread turned out to be to just clip through the floors in all these different places in a really awkward and boring way, to basically get to the final boss in 20 minutes, and then just do the final boss, you know, hitless, I'm not entirely sure that I'd be okay continuing to run Dread. But if there was something that polarizing, I'm almost certain that there would be some alteration to it. Furnace Fun Moves echoes distantly. Yeah, like, Furnace Fun Moves is really fun, actually. Like, I enjoy Furnace Fun Moves because of what it does to Banjo-Kazooie routing. But also, it's not exactly fun to have to set up Furnace Fun Moves every single time you want to do a run for like 3 minutes. It's definitely a clip to Ravenbeak room, which is stored under the starting room. Fucking imagine. Yeah, there definitely has to be a balance. I'm very glad that the Banjo-Kazooie community did eventually decide that, yeah, we'll make 100% Furnace Fun moves and no Furnace Fun moves. Because, yeah, it is really fucking stupid. Are the glitch hunters looking at the code or just playing the game to figure out where the glitches are? I don't really think people necessarily look at code to find glitches in a lot of cases. I wouldn't really know that, but what I do know is that, like, at least most of these glitches that are being found are people just, like, playing the game, either trying to break it or breaking it by accident. You're waiting for the ability to skip the Ravenbeak fight by going straight to the ship. Skip. If it was possible to trigger the final cutscene, like, what am I doing? I just completely didn't take the shortcut at all. Good job, Fluff. You're really smart. Good job wasting like 5 seconds and then wasting more by not getting this. Oh, go down. And go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's possible just because there's the whole concept of the triggers that need to load, basically. Because, like, it could very well be that, like, if the rest of that area is loaded, that sure, you could get to the ship and you'd be fine. But also, at the same time, there's an entire possibility as well that, even if you... It could very well be that, like, even if you could get to the ship, the trigger won't end to end the game, because the trigger to end the game is locked behind, you know, finishing the final boss. Okay. I definitely could have golded there if I had went the correct way, instead of going the way that I did. So that's fine. We still got time save. Yeah, just making the assumptions just cause. Yeah, that is true. The only reason I'm, like, being a little bit, like, I don't know about that is just because, like, I played Titanfall 2. And Titanfall 2 is an incredibly trigger gated game. Like, there's so many things in the speedrun that are just like, if you do not go this specific way, you cannot finish the level. If you do not do this specific thing, you cannot finish the level. I'm by no means saying that Metroid Dread is that, just because, like, Metroid Dread and Metroid games in general do not feel very trigger-gated, just because of how they're designed inherently. But you never know. You never know, basically. Always feels like the teleportals take the most time to load. Wonder why that is. Oh wow, yeah, I'm not used to that myself. Yeah, so like just to make an example, in Titanfall 2, the super fastball route that's taken, I'm an idiot. I totally just lost a whole bunch of time here by just forgetting where to go. That was really dumb of me. Can I get back up here? Is this a thing I can do? Probably from here, right? Yeah, okay. That's just a really dumb time loss, but whatever. We're 2 minutes ahead. If we're gonna lose 20 seconds somewhere, might as well be somewhere just from autopiloting. Yeah, anyway, just to make an example, in the super fastball trick in Titanfall 2, there's like 3 triggers that we need to hit along the way during that route. some of them are big. One of them is fairly tight to get. And if we miss any one of them, we cannot finish the level, because the fight spawn that happens on the return sequence does not happen. Same thing with the return sequence. There's a few triggers you need to hit as well, and if you miss any of them, you just do not do the fight at all. And you can't finish the game, basically, as a result. Finish the level, anyway, I should say. It's not necessarily the game, but... yeah, that's decent health spawns. I need to shoot a missile. I'm dumb. Yeah, Titanfall 2 is that trigger-gated. Yikers time loss. But let's just fix that by getting a better Ridley. Or not Ridley, Kraid. God, my brain thinks about reoccurring Metroid bosses, and it goes straight to Ridley because I have fucking... just like Other M, that guy lives in my brain rent-free. Why do I even bother doing that? I can just jump over and save time. I'm not gonna lie, half of my issue with Ridley comes down to Other M and that one infamous fucking scene. Because it just stood out as my head and making no fucking sense, and it pissed me off. And then it also pissed me off because it was the most fun boss fight in the entire fucking game. It was like the single time that Metroid Other M felt like a good game to play. It was very fun, and that also pissed me off because why? Why? You weren't meant to get that middle upgrade until you have Gravity Suit. Please stop cheating, sir. No. Do that guy to get some health. Damage boost through this guy. If we can, we damage boost through this guy. Okay, we made it. Middle upgrade is a missile. That's funny. Alright, Kraid, let's go. Hope for missile drops. This. Oh, actually, that's good. This is good because that's like effectively early up here. That's good RNG. And we'll just do this to do it, basically. We won't get money missiles or off drops out of it. So we'll save a few for... No, that's too early, yeah. Nah, still don't have many missiles. That's the thing that's going to be awkward to deal with here. Ah, I didn't want to do it again. Fuck. Kind of a bad fight. It didn't really go the way I wanted it to, even remotely. Only 5 seconds of time loss is not super bad, all things considered. Oh my god, stop wall bouncing and get up there. Oh, I'm hungry. Fuck, I'm hungry. Wait, shit, I'm hungry. That's not good. I have like an hour and 20 minutes or so left in this fucking run, dude. I can't be hungry. Fuck no. I do have some sushi left over still. I could, like, next load screen, I could, like, really quickly go get that. First jump. Early. Ah, no. I'm dead. Yeah. If that happens, I just need a reload checkpoint. It's impossible to survive on that second one. Reload checkpoint is just faster at that point. That's so such shit, dude. I always felt like that first jump was harder, and I'm suddenly dying to the second. I'm suddenly failing the second jump way more. That's such a huge time loss. Really? I didn't get the wall jump off that one? I kind of call bullshit on that. Really? Twice in a row. Really? I'm dead. Yeah. I call bullshit on that, like, so fucking much. That does not make any sense to me. I have no fucking idea how that wouldn't work 3 times in a row. Dude, could I maybe not be in the red out of this fucking split, please? Okay, that time I just fucking slid way early. That one is definitely my fault. See, what is this shit? What the fuck is going on here? Unbelievable. Yep. Definitely a high possibility I'm in the red. I'm gonna go get my sushi. Hidden update, patched early grapple, perish. I think I still had. Yeah, I did. Okay. Eat some of that on the next load screen. Oh boy, love being in the red off of a single trick. I guess I'm not in the red, but that's still terrible. Like, that is just an outright awful feeling. Hey, Sindorian, good to see you, dude. Okay, let's eat this fucking sushi. Get some food in my belly. Oh, this one's falling apart. Hmm. Mm. Perfect. You're eating too fast? Yeah, I hiccuped a couple times. I definitely ate that a little fast. But I have to eat fast. I gotta go fast, you know? Speed run. I have no idea why I even bothered to do that, but here we are. Sushi RTA, yeah. How's the game? It's fantastic. Metroid Dread is a great fucking game. Like, this is all... I think this might be my game of the year.
This area yours.
Okay, please stop using that emote, dude. You know I fucking hate it. Right, don't go here yet. Lord Fluffy forgets where to go on the bomb split once again. What am I doing? Part of why you love it? Okay, well, if I see it overused, I will just ban it. It is my chat. I am allowed to say what I do and do not have to look at. Imagine being able to gold the fucking segment. Ever. Like, I will not ban it if I see it used occasionally, but like, I had a dude who would come into my chat and he would use Simple Flips' emote Sim Help, and I hated looking at Sim Help a lot. Like, I fucking hated that emote, right? But like, I asked him to stop using it, and he would just keep spamming it. So, eventually I just like, okay, fuck it, I'm done with this guy, he will not listen. And I banned him, and then I banned Sim Help. And then, no fucking joke, the dude gets one of his friends, who's a Twitch affiliate, to come in and use a more zoomed in Sim Help that he made one of his own emotes. and just fucking spam that as well. It's just like, at a certain point in time, if I don't want to see something, I'm done with it. It was just really fucking, like, such a goddamn stupid move. Well, anyway, yeah, you've been given leave to use it, but not to use it excessively. That's all I'm gonna say on that front.
Uploading data.
Really? Metroid Dread though, man. It's just fantastic. It's so well made, it fucking feels good to play. It feels amazing to play. It... like... the formula was the same formula that they used, that Mercury Steam used for Samus Returns. And I never thought the Samus Return formula was bad. I just thought the Samus Return formula was, like, a bit flawed. I did get a gold. That is indeed a thing I got. I'm very happy with myself. I'm gonna bet the stream Cosmic Magic. There we go. That's how that's supposed to look. What was I saying? Right, yeah. It was the same formula used for Samus Returns, and I thought Samus Returns was good, but the game was held back by A, being on the 3DS, and B, being a remake of Metroid 2, which I felt like severely limited its capabilities. So I always thought if Mercury Steam got another go at Metroid, and it was like a fully original title, I always thought that they could knock it out of the park, and they fucking did. Like, they just fucking knocked it out of the park. Dread is a goddamn masterpiece, dude. It's so good. Yeah, this very well could be easily my game of the year. Like, it's just of that quality. Alright, let's not screw the pooch on the speed booster. Let's get a free gold. Like, we can literally gold this by a minute if we just don't screw the pooch. did it again. Every time. It's down here. It's only once you get here that you climb all the way up. There we go. Boom. Alright, cool. This should actually be the freest gold of my life now. Start off, do that so we can bait him into the right spot. Fucking beautiful, dude. Look at that free minute fucking time save of remembering where to go and not dying to the Emmy. It's kind of ridiculous that it took me this long to do it, but you know what? Fuck it. Boom. There we go. Now imagine if I didn't lose 2 minutes on fucking early grapple. So satisfying every time, dude. Speed booster puzzles are fucking fantastic. They really are. I also really appreciate that they do a quality of life thing where if you destroy one speed booster block, they're all destroyed. That was unnecessary as fuck. Boom, baby. That felt good. That was a really good section. Let's see if I can't get like the 2 in a row Shine Spark quick kill on this guy. And every time I play this game, I just get more excited to play it later. The more excited to get better at it. It's just this new thing in my brain, dude. Okay. That's how you felt with Ghost Runner? I can definitely see it. I need to actually, like, sit down and fucking play Ghost Runner. It's in my Steam library. Like, I can do it. Damn it. Okay, so we didn't get it first try in both times. Got the first one at the very least. They're just so strong, dude. Nah, bit early. Alright, so probably not gonna save any time off of that. Got the second time at the very least. Alright, so that was 4 attempts. That was not that bad. Grand scheme of things, 4 attempts is not that bad. The ideal situation is we get it down to 2, obviously, but... yeah, not gonna worry too hard about it. Can we not? Yeah, not gonna worry too hard about getting the full speed booster puzzle there. I don't really need those missiles. Oh yeah, still got 32 seconds of time save there, which is really good. Sounds like me and Vanquish. I don't think I've played Vanquish. I don't really know what that game's about, actually. Well, if my partner is saying that Vanquish is rad, then it's probably pretty rad.
Uploading data.
I have to leave.
Right. I tried to use the grapple beam as if the block was still there. Motherfucker. Platinum's Forgotten Gem. It's a Platinum game? Then I might have heard about it, actually. Okay, so we didn't do a great job with the pseudo wave the last time around, to the point where we still managed to lose time, but maybe we can turn that around. That's so stupid you love it. Perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for in a video game. That was really shite. No worries, Banana. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I gotta make a pit stop for some HP somewhere, otherwise I'm definitely just gonna die. Yeah, I just had to play it safe with those guys. There was definitely a non-zero chance that they fucked me up there. Speaking of playing it safe, I'm also gonna get my health back here. Alright. I got 2 minutes to get 2 shots here to save some time. Let's go. There's one. Come on. Please slide in and do the turnaround. go, okay. Still not as fast as I would have wanted, but that's definitely way better. Not as fast as I really want, but that's definitely way better. Kind of like Metal Gear Rising stupid. Oh, that's perfect type of stupid. Nice. Almost a minute better than last time. Some of the best is getting better by the second, dude. Fucking... That shit's gonna be a 140 in no time with how I'm saving time. Definitely need to go back and practice that pseudo wave a bit more, though. I hit it really quickly in practice, so I was confident that, like, okay, yeah, I can definitely just, you know, do it quickly again there. Because I hit it, like, twice in a row. But then, you know, it happens. Sometimes you're a little overconfident. That's how it goes. Oh, that was a parry luck, too. Nice. 2 in a row. That's really good parry luck. That was a good fight. Oh, no, you saved in your practice file? Damn. Yeah, that's gonna happen every now and then. You'll just have to... you know, get back there again. Which, if you don't have the time, I definitely understand, but, yeah. It's definitely a very bad feeling.
Uploading data.
Sam is the inward one.
Sometimes the game is just like, no, you're not going into more fall, fuck you. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not going to more fall, fuck me. It is kind of funny that, like, if I ever got a digital version of this game, installed it on my main drive, I could easily save, like, 2 to 3 minutes in loads alone. That's kind of how it's always been for Switch games. And, like, I'll never not buy digital, because you never know. I'll never not buy physical if it's a possibility, because you never know when the service that you're working with is just gonna suddenly say, nope, you can't re-download this anymore, right? It's like exactly what fucking Sony was gonna do with like the PS Vita and the a PlayStation 3, or is it PSP? I don't remember. Was it both? I don't remember. It's what they were going to do, and then they reversed the decision, right? And it's just like... It's like, I get it. I do. You know, keeping these services up can sometimes cost you more money than it's making you. But, like, at the same time, the moment that you take those services down, your piracy rates are just going to increase. Yeah, definitely, I feel you on that. I feel you on that, for sure. Physical for me is all the way. It's like, I don't really care if physical has longer load times. I don't really care if, you know, it's subject to getting lost or, you know, some other thing that can happen to it, like getting broken. It's like, I'd much rather know that it'll be there at my whim instead of somebody else's whim. Yeah, definitely, Mia. Like... The fact that, like, a lot of games can just literally be lost to time is... It's just such a shit feeling. Good mash. Yeah, it's why re-releases of games should never be, like, frowned upon. Like, it's effectively a re-release of the game is an extension of that game's lifespan at some point or another. Like, at some point or another, I might have to deal with my N64 games no longer working, right? So, I should be able to go to somebody who can restore them. Or, at the very least, you know... There should be a service offered by the goddamn game company who made the damn things to restore them, right? Like with some discs, I'm sure that there's a way to, like, burn what's on the data of a disc to something else. Even, like, the GameCube discs could be done like this. But yeah, like, oh, right, cutscene. Preservation is such a huge thing. Like, at a certain period of time, it's just gonna come to pass that, like, everything is gonna fucking... is gonna turn to dust, you know? Okay, let's not get turbo-dicked by the dumb idiot again, please and thank you.
Next have disregard I.
I'm just gonna do this. I got bad luck with this guy's spawn. And now I'm gonna drop right on him because I forgot to remove Panda Cloak. Bad game design. Bad game design. Fucking hate this piece of shit so goddamn much. Oh look, I got the shit spawn again. Great, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy that he chose to go up there this time for no fucking reason. I'm so fucking happy this piece of shit has a shitty fucking spawn and a shitty fucking mechanic and then just randomly decides when it wants to go one pathing or the other pathing for no godforsaken reason. Great, we're back on this bullshit again. Get me the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck you. Die in a fire, you dumb fucking mechanic piece of shit, Emmy. Oh man, when I get angry about something, I get angry about something. Like, holy moly, dude. Yeah. If I ever feel like getting really competitive with my, Metroid Dread times, I probably will consider buying a digital version of the game. Hopefully it'll be, like, on sale at some point, so that I can get it at least on a discount. Because I'm buying the same game twice just to go faster from load times alone. If there was like a super viable method to remove loads for this game that wasn't like reliant on things that can fail, I'd be 100% down for load removal. Because like I'm always down for load removal when it's feasible. Like Titanfall 2 is great, and I'm a moderator for that game, and I can tell you that for console runs, we manually retime it to the frame, just so that like it's on par with, PC. In fairness, And since the majority of our runs are on PC, it's like they're just all using the load remover anyway. So, no big deal on that front, basically. I figured the door was gonna close on me. I'm gonna wait. Damn. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. This was one of my big time save locations, and now I'm losing. I'm not losing time so far, but like, that was like one of the places where I could save time, and now I'm not gonna get a massive amount of it. Because I think I failed this like 3 times in my PB. This Shine Spark puzzle. Really? I fucking went through this in practice too and first tried it twice in a row. Cannot figure out how you can use it and get it right back. When you Shine Spark onto a slope, it puts you right back into the speed booster state, basically. Yeah, I love that sequence myself. It's a lot of fucking fun, that sequence, but I wish I could have done it first try. Like, you know, the last couple times I did it. Doesn't really feel good to only get 40 seconds of time save there, considering I had like 2 minutes. Ah, well. That might be too far right. Nah, just barely. Well, probably not gonna get sub 2 this run without some sort of miraculous large amount of time save in the next few places. But we can work at it. We can get it for next run. Once again, the Ice Emmy is being a giant fucking dick to me, and I hate him. Right. No. Stop that fluff. Time to mash. I love the mash there, though, dude. Such a satisfying mash.
Uploading data.
I have hit this at this return.
Bro, my jumps, they're bad. One, two, one, two, one, two. Glad I learned the rhythm for that. It's so much better than faffing about trying to spam a rhythm out that you're not even sure is like a good rhythm. It probably looked really weird now that I think about it with the delay. It probably looked like I was completely off in my rhythm the whole time. Really? Bruh. Can I just get up there, please? I need to go kill the experiment, my guy. Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai. I don't know why the fucking Ginyu Force theme came into my brain, but here we are. Alright, let's go kill an experiment. Every time I go in that door, and every time it's the wrong move. I thought that was skipped now. You mean this? If you mean this ice sequence, it is skipped in the early screw attack route. However, in the early grav suit route, it is not. And the early screw attack route is kind of dumb with how difficult it is. So, you know, it's one of those... Got it. Yeah, let's go. Fucking Shine Spark quick kill. Woo! Let's fucking go. That is a good-ass feeling every fucking time, dude. You have no idea. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that's dev intended. Because, like, there's specifically this, like, gap in, like, the waves of attacks And then there's also, like, he just puts his head there and sits there with his head. So, like, it's just so fucking cool, dude. He just, like, sits there with his head, like, available to be hit. It is such a good feeling. Wow, that was a minute gold? What? Holy shit, I didn't realize I did that well. Well, shit. Right, we don't go this way. We do not go this way. Because it is bad. Where am I going? I do this every time where, like, I go some weird 5-head route that doesn't make any sense. I actually need to look at routing through this part. Straight up. Bruh. Can we stop sliding, please? Beauty. That's a good amount of time save and a pretty good gold to go with it. I probably should have recharged my health. I almost certainly should have recharged my health. We'll have to see how this goes. Maybe I can do it with the health pool that I have. If I'm not confident, I could always kill a few enemies, or kill an enemy and hope for like a red X. But maybe not. Fair enough.
I'm stealing this when it does.
Uploading data.
Well done, Seymour.
Mm-hmm. That should work? Nice, okay, first try on that one. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. I fucked it up at the end. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. fucked it up right at the end. I do not have the health pool for this. Shit. Yeah, I don't have the health pool to keep screw attacking. That's not good. This ain't good. Shit. I didn't realize that I fucking had no health. Why did I have no health there? I don't understand. 1, 2, and 1, okay. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. I need to think about this. That was counterable. Okay. That should be fine. I might be able to do it now with that. Should be able to kill at least this guy. Okay. And then he should spawn enough health that I can at least do a lot of damage on this guy with it. I gotta be careful though. Okay, thank God. Okay, that was definitely bad, and next time I'm just going to take the time loss and I'm just gonna fucking... Next time, I'm just gonna take the time loss, and I'm gonna... I'm just gonna take the time loss next time around and just heal up. No. Of course it wouldn't work like that. You know, all things considered, for having died, only losing like 18 seconds is honestly not that bad. For having died, that's honestly not that bad. Okay. Got a little bit left to go in the, little bit left to go in the run. Depending on how this goes, roughly like 25 minutes or so.
Uploading data.
This area, there is wave I am. Yeah, that was slow. So one thing about this is I did learn a quick kill here. It basically takes out 50% of the boss's HP for spread missiles. If there's storm missiles. I need to rename that split. I don't know why it's still called spread missiles. Is it here or is it lower? I think it's lower. Oh, cool, I got a red X. That's good luck. Thing, please. So basically, you do that like normal, and then you run into this room with the speed booster, and you can store a shine spark to hit this guy with right out of the gate. It takes 50% of his health, and from there, it's just 6 more screws, and he's dead. That's just so fucking quick. That's so ridiculous. Good fucking time save. Remembering where to go there quicker is going to be a huge asset. Now I've got all the health to work with here for fucking these guys up with screw attack as well. Beautiful. It still bugs me that you have to be in a spin jump in order to double jump or space jump in this game. Like, you can't just do a regular jump into it. It just bugs me because it just feels wrong. Like, I don't know why it's impossible to transition from a normal jump into, you know, I don't know why it's just not possible to do a regular jump into a spin jump, honestly. It just feels a little bit weird that it's not possible. Okay. This should be really good time save if I can nail this. And the great thing is, for this guy specifically, once his shell is broken, I can just fucking screw attack him once and he's dead. It's great. Where is he? Okay, he should, when he's done with that animation. Boom, time save. Nice. That's gonna be over a minute. That's gonna be over a minute of time save. Which means if I could manage to gold the last few splits by quite a bit, it could possibly be the sub 2. We'll have to see. Yeah, I have to get 13 seconds of golds through the rest of the run. Wait. I always forget where to go here. Holy moly, dude. 6 minutes and 4 seconds ahead. Best possible time is a 2:12. I just need to get 12 seconds worth of golds. The last couple runs. These loading screens would be like fucking perfect though for like starting soon and BRB screens. Straight up. Especially if I was running Metroid Dread that stream. Wow, the mash is real on that one, dude. The mash is fucking real on that, lad. Let me tell you something. What's cracking? We might be on a sub 2 run. That's what's cracking. Nah, 10 more seconds worth of golds to get. Oh boy. So we need 3 power bombs to get through this full section here. So we just quickly use that to get the last power bomb that we need. Nice. I did the bomb jump, pog.
Uploading data.
Okay.
Nice, all in one motion. That's really good. Getting that all in one motion is really good. Nice. Fucking beautiful. I don't know what it is about Itarash that loads so quickly in comparison to the rest of the places, but it is really, this load screen is fucking really cool. Alright. If I can get 10 seconds worth of gold in the next 2 splits, then we will have done it and all that jazz. Thank God it rode the edge there instead of hitting it. Would have hated to have to spend the extra time. Alright. Hopefully we just get a good Ravenbeak. Not a great start.
Nice. I fucking turned the other way. Oh my god. That was such a three-head move. Nice. Cool. That's perfect. That's a good fight. I don't know if it saves time or not, but it did feel like a good fight. It probably would have been faster if I had landed that first counter sequence versus the second counters. Gonna get the second time. The fact that I turned around was just so three-head. Alright, so I've heard it's 4 steps and then start charging here. So like right there. Boom. We're on sub 2 pace. Let's not fuck up the escape. I'd say that's a good start. Second try is fine. What am I doing? Time is coming up. Time. Yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. That's fucking great. Good feeling. That's a sub 2. All right. Perfect. That's great. Oh, man. Good feeling. Good feeling. All right. That one is going on the leaderboards. I did say that I was going to, I did say that I was going to submit the first sub 2 to the leaderboards as well. Perfect. Awesome. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start a prediction. It's gonna be in-game time question mark 215XX or higher 214
214XX or lower. Let's put that a 2-minute prediction here. So this is basically just predicting what the in-game time is going to be. So bet some channel points if you want. So just for reference, the last PB I had was a 206. And my in-game time was 217, but I did have a few deaths in that, and I did also have a few deaths in this. So it's possible it could be higher than 215. It's possible it could not be. It's up in the air. In-game time in this is kind of really, really screwed. But it is a good feeling, dude. Like, getting better at this game feels so good. And, like, I know that right now I'm just getting these giant-ass PBs. And a lot of that is just getting better at the game, getting more familiar with the route and all that stuff, right? But, like, man, it just feels good to play. It just feels good to play. And, like, this basically just says that I could have PB'd that last run, the one that, like, lost so much time to the ice semi. But at the same time, it's just like, that ice semi was so frustrating. Alright, that feels good. Let's get that screenshot ready to go once the in-game time is there. Also, since I'm curious, what is the barrier? What does sub 2 get you in terms of the barrier right now? Sub 2 in-game time gets you 128th. Alright, not bad. Yep, I'm 128th. To get into top 100, I would need to get a 155. I would need to get a 154, basically, to get into top 100. So that's doable. Like, my sum of best is a 153, and there's a lot of places in this run that I screwed up. Like, the early game went really well. Like, especially early cloak. I do not think I'm going to be beating that early cloak for a while. Plenty of places that could have gone way better. Warrior suit was bad. Early grapple went terribly. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how keep pushing this down further. All right. Let's see what we got in the in-game time and prep that screenshot. $208. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good for in-game time. I did die a few times, so, you know, it rolls it back like that, but that's how it goes. Can't really avoid